Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you play a song called Perdon. Oh, it's an awesome tune. And we'll end up cabling this on 1st fret to match the recording. But we'll take it off to kind of walk through a couple things and reposition just in case you don't have a capo. And we're going to start with kind of our main progression on an E minor chord. And normally you do that first finger on the A 2nd fret, second finger on the D 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, all the sad sounds of E minor. Now, you may also dig on adding in the 3rd finger on the B 3rd fret, pinky on the high E 3rd fret, the E minor 7. You might kind of dig on that sound. Definitely add and subtract other things around it too. And then from the E minor, we're going to be going to a C major chord. And normally you do this first finger on the B 1st fret, the 2nd finger on the D 2nd fret, the 3rd finger on the A on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, get your clear sound out of that chord. And around that chord, it can be cool to lift the 1st finger and make that a C major 7. Or you can add in the pinky on the B 3rd for C major 9, kind of say some stuff around it. Or if you're digging on that E minor 7 voicing, you may dig on a C major 9, doing 1st finger on the D 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the A on the 3rd fret, 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, the happy sounds of C major. And then C major, slightly more powerful kind of C. And then from the C we'll be going to a G major chord. And normally you do this 1st finger on the A 2nd, 2nd finger on the low E 3rd, 3rd finger on the high E 3rd. And if you strum all those together, the happy sounds of G major. Now you may also dig on putting 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd. It's a more powerful G. And that way you can leave that 3rd finger and 4th finger down from the E minor 7 to the C major 9 to that 4th finger G, just to make that a little bit easier if you're just starting out. And then from the G we'll be going to a D major chord. And normally you do that 1st finger on the G on the 3rd or on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the high E on the 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the B on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, the happy sounds of D major. Now around Ds, in general, it can be cool to lift the 2nd finger, make that a D sus2. Or you could add in the pinky on the high E 3rd for D suspended, kind of say some stuff around that D chord while you're on it. And strumming wise through the tune, actually you may, at the very beginning, you may want to dig on just kind of a 4 down count, kind of a 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm kind of killing the strings right after I'm doing the down to make that really short, or staccato is a fancy Italian word for that. So you have kind of down, kill it, down, kill it, down, kill it, down, kill it, C, G, D. So I'm kind of doing 4 of those on each one. E minor 1, 2, 3, 4, C 1, 2, 3, 4, G 1, 2, 3, 4, D 1, 2, 3, 4. Now later on in the tune, especially when it gets kind of built up though, you may want to use more downs. And what can be kind of cool is kind of an 8 down count on each chord. Kind of E minor 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, C. This is something called the 8th note, as opposed to what we were just playing, which is called the quarter note. But that can be kind of a cool thing too. Kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, C, G, D. Or you may want to kind of add a little bit of right hand muting to that. It could be cool, make it a little bit more rocky. So kind of taking the flat of the right hand, laying it down on top of the saddle, can be kind of a cool idea to kind of play around with. Or you could use a strum pattern. One of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the E minor 7 and just tried that a little bit. You have down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. If you're just starting out, you may want to try just a slow pace idea on that kind of E minor, down, up, C, down, up, down, G, down, up, down, D, E minor, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up. Or something else that can be cool is adding basses to that. And a lot of times on that very first down, you could do a bass note for the chord and then do your down, up, down. So on the E minor chord, you'd have low E for your bass. On the C, you'd have the A string for your bass. On the G, you'd have low E for the bass. fast enough with that pattern where you could almost get in two of those patterns, actually, kind of down, down, up, down, up, down, down, C. You have to be really quick to do it, but that might be something else to kind of play around with, actually, kind of lining up that, or doing that with the bass notes. Now, another feel kind of plays into that too, is there are definitely parts of the tune that almost sound like a reggae. And in a basic reggae pattern, you would do a bass note and then do a down up with the right hand and then kill it and then do another down and then kill it. And just to get used to that, you may want to try the E minor just a lot, just kind of bass, down, up, kill it, down, kill it, bass, down, up, kill it, down, kill it, bass, down, up, kill it, down, kill it, bass, down, up, kill it, down, kill it. And you could just try it at that pace just to get used to that if you dig on that feel. E minor, C, G, D, E minor bass, down, up, kill it, C, down, up, kill it, G, down, up, kill it, D, down, up, kill it, down, kill it. Now in the tune though, it almost feels like you would double time on that when that kind of turns up. Twice on each chord, if you're quick enough, and I know that's really crazy, but I was really digging on kind of playing around with that a little bit when that turns up in the tune. Now another strum pattern, and this is kind of weird too, because some of the changes in the song, you may want to take all these ideas and just pick one that works for you and then run with it, or you could take all these ideas and mix them up all kinds of cool virtuosic ways, which is why I present this video this way. So, another feel that kind of turns up in the tune is something called a 16th note strum pattern, or that kind of feel, or 16th feel, where if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're kind of dividing that beat into two parts with our down, down, up, up, down, up. Kind of 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into four parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the E minor and do it down for 4, kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the third beat, you do a up on 2, down on 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you'd be going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So all together, you have down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. Which could be kind of cool to try that through our chord progression too. And you have the E minor, to that, and you could work it off of bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or a bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or a bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down. It could all be cool variations. So you could have E minor, C, pattern that kind of digs off the 16th that I was really digging on, something called, or it's just a variation of that pattern, is a down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up 16th note pattern. And what I mean by that is if you take the E minor and do a down on 1, up on 4, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, on the first beat. And then on the second beat, you do the up on 2, down on 3. So kind of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 up, down, 1 up, down, 1 up, down. And then on the third beat, you do a up on 2, up on 4. So kind of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 up, 1 up, 1 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the last beat, you'd be going 1, 2, 3, 4, or down, up, down, up, just right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So we put all that together. And then you have it down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. And you could add basses to that and make it a bass, up, bass, up, down, which can be very cool too. So E minor, basically be repeating that, although you will hear at the very end of the first verse a big hit on the G chord actually. So you'd have kind of that E minor, C, and then you may want to do a big G hit right at the very end of the last verse. Other than that, it's just that one chord progression through the entire song. Now the weird part is, instead of starting on an E minor chord, in the song they're starting on an F minor chord. So what you want to do to play along with the recording is take a capo, and if you put the capo on first fret, then now your E minor is really an F minor chord, and your C is really a D flat major chord, and your G is really an A flat major chord, and your D major is really an E flat major chord. So take it from the very beginning, you may want to kind of try just that down kill it idea, kind of E minor, C, G, D, which is kind of a cool way to kind of work the intro. And then we'll be going into our first verse, and you can use any of those patterns that we've been talking about actually. Kind of that down count, E minor, C, G, kind of doing the 8 downs on everything, can be cool. Or you can try the down, down, up, down, up. C, G, D, or you can add basses to that. E minor, C, we got an E minor, C, and then kind of just a big G chord. And you may want to work that with the down, kind of wait for an invisible D to happen. And then from there, then we'll be going into our chorus part. You can use any of those ways we've been talking about. So you could try to keep that going with the bass down, up, down, up on each one. Or randomly, if you're fast enough, you could almost kind of get that to happen twice, which can be cool too. E minor, on the reggae pattern, kind of that E minor, C, G, D, or you may be digging on doing that double time, which I think sounds a little bit more like the recording, C, G, D, or there are definitely places in the tune where you may want to kind of work that 16th idea, E minor, C, how you get strummed through El Perdon. So good luck.